Good work. That concludes all the basics of this locomotive. More details on the controls can be found in the manual.
Why do they never have, like, proper detailed tutorial? Right, we can do it now. We'll do one of the freight missions. Shimon, thank you. Scenario. So like freight diversion. Intermodal cargo makes up a large portion of traffic through the Wuppertal Valley. Take part in these operations by hauling a train east from Wuppertal, Langefeld. So that's where we just were. Up this way. Alright, let's kick off with that. Thank you, it's Smithers. I did indeed watch The Apprentice. Eagle Fist. What did you think about the ice creams? Alright, Dave. I've watched the first season of Breaking Bad, but I didn't continue. Thanks, Capture. Oh, this looks like a proper freight train. We've got cab lights. What else have we got? Master instrument lights on. Headlights, normal, reduced, bright. Is that it? I'm sure the display's supposed to come on. Alright, let's get moving, see what happens. Are you going to make a series on Microsoft Flight Sim? What do you mean by a series? You'd never buy their ice cream. What, the one that looked like it belonged in Ann Summers, or the one that was full of plant extract? This is a big old freight train. Would I buy an ice life for that price? Would I, heck. Give me a 99p lolly any day. Flipping heck, this loco can move. Don't mess around, does it? That's insane. Isn't The Apprentice a bunch of clowns trying to be intelligent? No. No, no, no. It's a bunch of clowns who think they are the world's gift to business. Hang on. The world's gift to the business world, who make a complete fool of themselves. Okay, the brakes aren't as good as I kind of hoped. Full service. Oh, stick your feet out. Our reporters come in of a landside fire. As a result, we're diverting all eastbound trains. Wait, was I supposed to stop there or just go via that? Oh, dang. I should read.
Welcome back.
I mean, to be fair about it, you can't really accuse it of having cheese brakes when it has to stop this. It's quite a bit. You'd need a lot of cheese to stop that. I don't think they do that, Egregious. I think what they do is, like, they have a much longer boardroom session that we see, and the editor is the one who kind of makes it into the narrative. And they can skew the narrative depending on how they edit it. I don't think they do multiple takes in the boardroom. I think they do one, but they edit a lot of stuff out. Dogfight, thank you for 1.5 years. Just watching my speed because we've got a 50 limit coming up. Lord Sugar said they last 15 hours. What, the boardroom sessions last 15 hours? How? What? Why would you waste 2 working days of his life on that? That doesn't make any sense. It wouldn't need to last that long to figure out what happened. Oh, look at that. The lighting that actually works. That's amazing. Tunnel lights? Apple Lover, thank you for 7 months. Wow. Who said they don't have dynamic lights? Most contestants that get kicked out have sour grapes, Egregious. Like 7 times, 8 times out of 10, they'll sit in that taxi cab and say, Lord Sugar shouldn't have fired me. He was wrong. Followed by, I'm gonna make it big anyway without him. And then you literally never hear from them ever again. This is quite an interesting line. It's just like the X Factor. Yeah. It's amazing. Like, the X Factor is full of extremely deluded people. They think they're amazing, and they're not. And when they're told they're not amazing, they disagree. But it's alright, because their parents are always on hand to tell them that they really are amazing, and that Simon Cowell and the rest were actually wrong. Thus, continuing the delusion. Back on Sunday. Alright, see you then. That's what I just said like a day. We got lights in a tunnel. It's amazing. That's some serious detail on the pantograph though. Your sister auditioned for X Factor. She said afterwards, what the audience don't see is the first audition where the production team tell you that you're great, so you don't expect to be crushed in front of the cameras. Wow. That's pretty despicable. You see, I suppose from their point of view, they're making an entertainment show. So they want you to come on, and then they just, like you say, tear into you. But what they don't realise is they're actually really hurting people doing that. Nandez, thank you for 26 months. To say the actual scenery modeling now on the sim is so good. Like the actual world that you drive through is very, very detailed. Have I tried War Thunder? I haven't played War Thunder in a long time. I used to play World of Tanks, I used to play War Thunder, but I haven't played either of them in a long time, and I kind of wonder if I should play it again. Like, I've seen some people playing War Thunder, streaming it, and thinking, oh, it looks pretty decent. Which would you say is better, though? The War Thunder tanks or World of Tanks? I must admit, I didn't like the War Thunder planes that much. They were very, very arcadey. Arma 3, yeah? I started my channel on Arma 2 and Battlefield. Went on to Arma 3. Completely different. You like the ships in War Thunder? That's where I got Jambalaya, 2 free games. Not a bad deal. Realistic Battle World of Tanks. It became far too much pay to win. I thought they got rid of all that years ago. Yeah, that's what I heard, Wackaday. Isn't it like the reason that Jingle stopped playing World of Tanks because of the toxic community? And he had a big fallout with the developers or something like that. And that's one of the reasons he went to World of Warships. I started YouTube first. If you want toxicity, try the world of FIFA. No thanks. I met Quickie Baby last summer at a Twitch event. He's a nice guy, because he plays World of Tanks a lot. But I don't know how he remembers all the details, remembers all the details of the tanks, the armor rating, the weak points, it's a lot. The new Call of Duty game? No. I've seen people play the what was it called? It was like the beta release a few weeks ago, Call of Duty, and I'm like, I don't think I'll bother. I wouldn't mind playing the story mission, but I'll probably do that when I can pick it up cheaply. I'm not going to play the multiplayer though. It just looks like the same old COD. I think I'd rather spend my time in Red Dead. Makesy, thank you for 14 months, sir. Go right location, stop at location, fair enough. The campaign looks good. Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to do the campaign, but I'm not going to buy it on release day to play the campaign. I'll just pick that up when it's nice and cheap. I do often enjoy playing the Call of Duty campaigns through, but since I'm not going to play the multiplayer, I'm not going to buy it on release day. Well, I don't know, James. It's not so much they're running out of ideas. They just refuse to change the formula. Like, the Call of Duty formula hasn't changed at all. It's just the same constantly. I think they're frightened to change it because it makes money. Fawn, how you doing? CrossFits? 1 second. Get my speed under control here. 15 months, random question. When you got braces, did you have to relearn how to keep your teeth clean? Or was it oral hygiene already on a par? Getting braces again, I'm 35. When you've got braces on, you do have to be a lot... You have to do more work. I mean, there's no way around it. When you've actually got braces in, you've got more work to do because all that stuff traps food on your teeth. Like, there's no way around that, and you've got to brush it out. You've got to floss, you've got to brush, you've got to... Personally, I don't like floss. I prefer the little sticks with the little thing, if you know what I mean. Dental brushes, interdental brushes. I use those. But yeah, there's no way around it. You have to do it. Because if you don't, all that food is going to sit there, and A, you'll have bad breath, and B, it'll start to rot and stain your teeth. And when the braces do come out, you've basically got to continue that. You know, you've got to continue with the interdental stuff, which is one thing that I never used to do, but I do now. Wooden toothpicks don't really work. Like, they're great for getting bits of food out, but they don't actually brush between the teeth. So, yeah, to answer your question, CrossFits, yeah, you're gonna have to brush more thoroughly, and you're gonna have to use like either floss or interdental brushes. I prefer the latter. It's worth it though, it really is. And when they do remove your braces, they'll give your teeth a good clean because they'll need it. Well, I mean, I don't do that. I don't, like, in between eating, I don't bother, you know. I brush every morning and every evening. That's my routine. But some people, particularly when you've got braces, some people will, after they've eaten, they'll go and, you know, they'll go and brush or something. Because when you've got the braces in, like I say, it traps all kinds of food. The one thing you can't eat is popcorn. Popcorn is a nightmare when you've got braces. An absolute nightmare. Whoa, speed limit came in. Friends, welcome back. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that. Yes, the Hydrofloss. Actually, CrossFits. I bought one of those Hydrofloss things. Yeah, I actually forgot about this because I don't use it now. But when I had braces, it's basically like a very large toothbrush. You take the container at the bottom and just fill it with water. Oh god, I'm not concentrating now. And when you press the button, it basically, like, high pressure squirts water jet from the nozzle, and you put it near your braces, and the squirting action blasts all the food off the braces. I would highly recommend you get one of those. They're literally like £25 or something, and they are brilliant. Really good when you've got braces. You don't even need, like, after you've eaten food, you just go to the bathroom and just use one of them. It takes a minute, and it blasts all the food off the braces. And that will keep you going all day. They are really good. Why is all this red? Wowzers. Look how long it is. Yeah, get yourself one of those CrossFits, a Hydrofloss thing. Just go on Amazon and look at the reviews. Sunset in Scotland, 6:23. It's pretty dark outside. No, you basically figure it out so that it's got a very thin nozzle, and you just put it inside and you blast it all, and it all just kind of falls out, and you just spit it in the sink. It doesn't go everywhere, but they're really good. Andy T, thank you for 21 months. Please stable the locomotive while we schedule another path for the rest of the journey. Please stable the locomotive. Has something been lost in translation here? What does that mean? Put it in the stable. I'm not sure. Does it want me to disconnect it, or am I meant to be just... It doesn't seem to want to move. I literally don't know what it wants me to do right now. We need to go over there, but it won't let me move. Wait, who put the pantograph down? Probably wants you to disconnect the cars. I don't know. I don't know about that. Does he want me to do this? It doesn't, you need to move. Oh my god. Clear as mud. Explain to me then why the train doesn't want to move. Let's have a look. Emergency button is released. Pantograph raised. Circuit breaker is closed. Master key is in forward. So there's no reason why this shouldn't move. Brake released. Bring the power in. That's the third time I've done that and now it works. Okay, whatever. There's no logic here. What does E mean? Going like literally right across all these lines. I think we just have to stop there. It's struggling a little bit with the frames around here because it is incredibly busy. I get 30 FPS when I look that way. 60 FPS when I look that way. 30 FPS when I look that way. That's amazing. Yeah, it's a new DLC. What games am I looking forward to? Red Dead Redemption 2. Dead Stick, but I doubt that's going to come out. That'll be like next year before it's early access. The new Flight Sim, that's also next year. Transport Fever 2 and Red Dead Redemption 2 are the two things on my list before Christmas. Well, Cyberpunk's next year as well, but I don't know. We'll see when we get a bit closer. How come we don't play Farm Sim anymore? I got bored of it, James. If you stream it, you're going to do the story, yeah. It'll take months to get through. Nah, it's about 100 hours. Yeah, I'm not going to just play it on my own. I'm going to stream it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is already out, not on PC. Not the real version. Comes out in November, I think. November the 5th, I think it is. Yeah, I finished the first one. But I never streamed it when I did the first one. Rip. Uh-oh. I actually thought it was going to fail me then. Hopefully the file will be out soon. That's a bit weird, spiking the speed limit. It got released on PS4 and Xbox One. I think so, yeah. Right, so the other one, the other train that you get is the, I think the passenger one. Let's have a look at that. It's probably not a lot different. The BR422. Do you not own a PS4 Xbox? I do, but I don't play on it. It's mostly used by the family, not me. And I don't like playing games like Red Dead. Any game where you shoot, I don't like using a controller.
Welcome to this BR42
like having a mouse.
electric multiple unit in DB traffic red livery. This brief introduction will cover passenger operations and recovery from an emergency stop. Climb aboard to get started. A lot of time will be spent in the driver's seat.
I really don't know why they say that. Why is she phoning me when I'm streaming? Hello? Hello?
Welcome back, Nata.
Okay. Whatever's easier for you. Right. Dre, don't phone me like that when I'm streaming. Ooh, center seat.
To activate the control desk, The reverser is used to set the direction of travel. Give a quick glance of the platform to ensure all is safe, then unlock the doors.
Looks safe out there. Unlock the doors. You wanted some what's it? Wiper speed. What else have we got? Oh, the passenger doors are there as well. Sander, horn, window heating. It never tells you to put the passenger lights on. I just find it weird. No, it was Mr. Squirrel that phoned me. Wow, it looks a bit empty.
This multiple unit features a combined throttle brake handle.
Set the master controller above 50% to reach at least 8 kilometers per hour.
Now we're moving, apply more power and focus on achieving the required speed.
100% power. Let's go.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently make... Keeping to speed limits is important. If you begin overspeeding, apply a small amount of brake by moving the handle into the braking range.
Sounds good. %3 climb. Not even bothered.
Apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop.
A comfortable, safe stop. I like that. I prefer to just rock up at the platform and hit the brakes hard. On the theory, if you're holding a coffee, it's your fault. I think I'm supposed to be having pizza, Bob, but I might end up with a McDonald's at this rate. We'll see. Exactly, just like the London Underground. It's the British way. Oh, that's far too comfortable. Far too comfortable and far too accurate for my liking. What's all that about? I heard that. Why didn't you do that on the YouTube video? That gravel on the ground's not exactly 4K when you get up close, is it?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Operate the train to the next station without instruction. Be aware that an emergency stop will occur before arriving.
Sandra, thank you for 20 months. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Sandra. Mr. Kenko, thank you for 22. And Redcom, welcome back. Max power. Let's go. At some point, it's going to emergency brake me. Oh, the train is very, very, here we go. The train is very capable.
To recover from this situation, the controls must first be reset. The train has reset, so it is possible to get moving again.
Is that it? Literally just have to press that button. Wow. That is very different to the one we just drove. Zero 0.7. Just do a Japanese train sim. Yeah. They'll get round to it at some point.
Remember to apply the brakes early and gently to provide a comfortable ride for passengers.
Let's see if I can get this to perfection again. Slam on the brakes. Oh, there's a lot of glovage going on. Emergency brake time. Alright, pal. Dolly's hiding under the table. It makes me wonder what's going on in the house. Right. I need to do that because I have pizza. Question, why are there no passengers? Like, there's nobody on the train, there's nobody on the platform. Homemade pizza, Connor. Well, pizza bought from Tesco and warmed up at home. Wait, what does that sign mean? Like flying passengers?
Good work. That concludes all the basics of this train. More details on the controls can be found in the manual.
Well, that was fairly straightforward. Of course, if you put the PZB and stuff on, it'll probably get a lot harder. Let's have a look at the scenarios. Hang on. 422. Let's do autumn. Before autumn mist or drizzle or what? Yeah, Whiteland is. Mrs. Squirrel's not here, the wild. All stops westbound, S-bound service. It's for Doyle. Do that one.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Day Drones, thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Net House, thank you. Where's the wipers? Uh-oh. Wait, which side are we supposed to be? It's not actually unlocking the doors. This is a bit weird. I reckon it's that. Keys are in. Master key, reverse it in, reverse it out. This is a bit weird. Put the key in, but I can't move it. I can't put it into forward. Raise the pantograph. Close the circuit breaker. Open the doors. Wait, the pantograph... Oh, it must be a battery thing. Battery isolation. Hang on. Wasn't there a... Am I missing a step here? I feel like I'm missing a step. If the pantograph's not going up... Is it that one? What's that? Okay, confused.com. I don't know why this isn't working.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Wait, the pantograph is up. It's up there. I don't get it. Day Drones, thank you for subbing and gifting a sub to Yavanna. Battery. Start. What the heck? Hold the battery for longer. What's that going to do? The reverser is not set to show X, it should be arrow up. I'm sure that was different in the tutorial. I'm sure you had to slide it. It was on. Because we had voltage. I don't get it. This is like really confusing.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Well, this is the thing, Ben GT won't let me do that now. Like, normally you click and hold and you can slide it around. Like, if you click and hold that, you can slide, right? But there's oh, wow, now it's doing it. Wait a second. What just happened? Wait a minute. Eddie-Pad, thank you for 13. I think I may have clicked a different part of that button. I think it's pixel sensitive. Yeah. You click the center and then you hold that bit. It does a different thing. Happy birthday, Muffins. Stop at 9:23. Seems legit. Why would you put a clown horn on a multi-million-pound electric train? Hang on, I've dropped food in my keyboard. 1 second. Yeah, I'd only want some spicy beef in between my X and C key. Looks very different when it's raining. What toppings? It's basically a meat feast, so you've got pepperoni, ham, spicy ham, chilies. I don't get this. I left on time, went as quick as I could, and I'm late. How does that work? Yeah, it's the new DLC. The train is in like the Deutsche Bahn red. AN4211, thank you for gifting 2 subs, my man. To Samimbo and Masquerader, welcome guys, welcome to the Nut House. slightly overshot. The heck is the camera doing? I'm literally doing nothing. Wait until 9:20, 9:20. Wait, what? How long? Oh my god, look at this. Look at the AI struggling. It's despawning people because it doesn't know how to make it work. Why don't they just have a pathing that goes down one side of the staircase and up the other? That's just realistic. Not for that many people, it's not. That's just nuts. This one guy stood on top of the stairs with his arm folded. You see him? That guy, he's like, nope, I ain't moving for anyone. Honestly, if somebody did that on the London Underground, somebody push him. There's no way you could get away with that. I like the rain running down the window. Looks nice. Let's go. Hire the AI program from SCS. You hate that the right monitors are not. Yeah, I've yet to see a train, like a modern train like this, simulated to like the detail of some of the stuff you can get in a flight sim. And I kind of hope that Train Sim World would pioneer that stuff with this, but it's just not there. Yeah, it's a German one. It's taking the same route as Train Sim. What do you mean? I think we always expected DLC and stuff. That's not really my my issue. My issue is that they've not done the detail. They've not done the systems modeling. Yeah, why walk people down the stairs when it's much easier to just despawn them by the lamppost? That's your daily train track. Nice, dude. It's platform 9 3/4, that's what it is. Well, Al Phillips, somebody said that they're not going to do workshop support, so it'll have to be just third-party stuff. What is that at the end of the platform? Is that a toilet? Or a shop? I always find it hilarious during work days to see the first people off the trains running in business suits to get their cars first to leave the lot. Yeah, I used to do that, Strike Eagle, because if you don't, you get stuck for like an extra 5 minutes pointlessly. I wouldn't say I ran, though. I was just like a brisk walk. Oh. When you do the same journey every day, you end up optimizing the journey. Like, I knew exactly which carriage to get on, exactly which door to get on and off at, that would lead me straight opposite the staircase, to just go straight down. You know, you make it the quickest you can, because that way you get an extra 5 or 10 minutes in bed. Welcome back, Flug. You always preferred seats on the bus, the one on the front of the bus, plus I get to see the driver at work. Well, yeah, but I mean, after you've watched him every single day, you must get bored of it. I used to get on the train and just fall asleep. Mostly. Isn't this the red version of Rapid Transit with a different map? I don't know, but if it's a different map, it's completely different. Because, like, the detailing on this is far superior, I would suggest. How often did you have to stand on your commute? 10% of the time. Because, like I say, I basically optimized it. I knew which trains were going to be packed and which ones weren't. And I went in earlier and left earlier. Did you ever fall asleep and miss your stop? Once. Only once did that ever happen. And that's because I was drunk. I always found it amazing how my brain knew exactly when to wake up. I don't know how it did it. Nah, Connor. All that happened was the next stop along is what's it called? Witham, and I just basically got off at Witham, walked over the bridge, waited for the next train to come, got on that, went back. You ended up in Swansea a few times catching a train from London to Cardiff. Lol. You got on the wrong bus and ended up at the wrong Asda. Yeah, that's... There's not much anybody can do about that if you get the wrong bus. Quite a frequent stopper, this one. Uh-oh, not paying attention. Does Chelmsford have those annoying broken ticket barriers? Chelmsford station was like, had a substantial refit a year or two ago. And no, all the ticket barriers are brand new now. Still doesn't accept Oyster cards, which is a bit annoying. Kind of hope they'd put that in. But yeah, they opened it all up. There's new coffee areas and newsagent, like completely transformed it. Well, this is it, HST. I mean, it is Greater London, but the expectation was that they would expand it a bit. I don't know why they've not. 10:01 destination. What was that game somebody was saying earlier that plays a bit like Jalopy? The one set in the desert. A Long Drive, that was it. Is that early access or is that like a full release? Who made it? Sounds like something Excalibur would do. Alpha. Wow. Now they said it was a bit like Jalopy, but it was like a mild survival sim as well. Something to do with a car and you're in the desert, I'm not really sure. Jalopy's pretty weird. It's not that weird. I doubt Jalopy works with the G27 if I'm honest.
Welcome back, Nutter.
James, welcome back. Wow, 3% gradient. Oh, French signaling. HST, honestly, French signaling is the worst. Absolutely refuse to even... like, it's just... It's overly complex. The Long Drive is £9.29. Yeah, but who developed it? It's a new one, Harm. New Train Sim World DLC. Genes. Never heard of them. Down unlock, welcome. Next objective, 9:48. Hold on to your coffee. We're trying to catch up on time. The picture of the car on the long drive looks like an old school Skoda. So what do you have to do? Do you have to like reassemble the car, or is it a case of like Jalopy where your uncle gives you a car and you try and survive in the desert? Like, what is the actual story behind the game?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I need to try and catch that up. It's basically an open world and go anywhere you see. What, so you don't have to repair the car, or you do? Mr. Lol Soccer. Wowzers, dude. Really? 5 years? 60 months? New Acorn? Thank you, sir. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shiny green, look at that. That's outrageous. How can you be catching him up? I don't know. How can you possibly catch him up? Unless he unsubs, how can you catch him up? Uh-oh, I think I might have overcooked it. There's no way. There's no way I'm stopping now. No way. Even with the brakes this thing has. Oh my life. Okay. Car 3 if you want to get off. Yikes. Overcooked. Only 60 months cat. It's all good at the back. It's just the front of the train's a bit, you know, a little bit overshot. Most of them can get off. It's only car 1 and 2. Car 3, you're fine. You get straight onto the staircase from car 3. Exactly, that's why there are doors between cars, exactly. So we can just, you know, tell people to walk back. How are we doing on time? 9:52. That could be a squeeze. That's gonna be a big squeeze. There's not much slack in the German timetable. You bust one stop and you're done. You know what, I'm going to quickly save it just in case. Just in case.
Happy anniversary.
I bet you that's my opposite number. I'm supposed to stop here when he does, kind of thing. WTF, thank you for 38 months. You've been to Melbourne Metro train station that overshot the platform. I bet the driver's embarrassed when that happens. That was a professional stop, that was, Hannah. See, look, there's no way I can get to Wuppertal 9:50. It's like a mile away, and I've got 7 seconds. It's just not going to happen. Can you get a fresh coffee? Yeah, if you want to go make one. How's it fun to play a train sim? Well, either you're into it or you're not, Swim. It's that simple. You definitely need to have a coffee with a lid on. You took this train this week and every day it was 5 minutes late. So I'm doing well then, right? In fact, if I was driving for real, I'd probably get promoted. I've got to race this guy. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, full power. Let's see who's got about a 0 to 60 time. Let's go, bro. You lose. You lose. I mean, you've got a slightly bigger train, but, you know. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Boom. We won. Prefer train sim world to OMS 2 because you can't take the passengers from the back. Lol. I think you can turn that off, you know. Oh my god, Hannah. That song. What was that advert? The red car and the blue car at a race. What was it? What were they advertising again? Oh my god. Milky Way. Was it Milky Way? It was. I had to go through the song in my head to get to the end where he went Milky Way. And they say advertising doesn't work. We're only 34 seconds late. That's not so bad. I think we've clawed back a little bit of time. That advert got axed 8 years ago. Why? Wait, you just moved the speed limit game. I saw that. I reached the speed limit and it moved it. It's all good. No coffee was spilled. Because nobody's got any left. All the coffee's on the floor already. You still have the Magic Stars by Milky Way? Give me a bag of mix-ups any day. I'm not going to make the destination by 10:01, I don't think. We'll see. We'll give it a try. Come on, let's go. Honestly, L. Phillips, I don't know how you can drink Tetley tea. Like, it's just not good. I don't know, Hannah. Like, I'm pretty much at the point where I just rather not have a cup of tea than have a Tetley. Extreme glovage. Right. We're done. We overshot one platform by 2 cars, and everything else was pretty good. And I bust the speed limit because they changed the limit. PG Tips comes second after Yorkshire. Tetley's quite far down the leaderboard. I'm with you on that one, Connor. Excuse me. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad. Let's have a look. Arrived 3 minutes early, a minute early, on time, on time, on time, minute late, on time, on time, on time, minute late, on time, on time, on time. I'd call that glovage. 11.3 yards was the worst I did. That was the one where we missed by 2 cars. Oh no, that would be at 43. But I'd say that's pretty glovage. It's not bad at all.